Before we start, I need a favor. Let me know in the comments what's been done right or wrong. This also helps me create better content for you all. What gets the most retention and comments will win. And check out our Creepy Tales playlist. And now we begin. The coffee shop smells wrong today. Not burned coffee or sour milk, something else. Something metallic and cold that catches in the back of my throat when I breathe. But I'm breathing, aren't I? I sit at my usual table by the window, watching steam rise from my untouched cup. The barista who made it, Emma, I think her name was, she had such pale skin. Almost blue around her lips. And when she handed me the coffee, her fingers were so cold they felt like ice through the paper cup. Rough night? I'd asked, trying to be friendly. She just stared at me with those glassy eyes and whispered, I haven't slept in 3 days. Now she's slumped behind the counter, completely still. I should check on her, but something keeps me frozen in this chair. The way she's not moving at all. Not even the tiny rise and fall of breathing. I take a sip of coffee and taste nothing. Absolutely nothing. The businessman at the corner table has been reading the same page of his newspaper for 20 minutes. His coffee sits untouched, steam long gone. Every few seconds, his head tilts further to the right, like he's nodding off, but his eyes remain wide open. Unblinking. There's a woman by the door who came in after me. Red coat, black purse. She ordered a latte and sat down, but she hasn't moved since. Her latte sits in front of her, completely full, a skin forming on top. Her hands rest flat on the table, and I swear they're getting paler by the minute. I try to remember walking here this morning. The memory feels fuzzy, like looking through fogged glass. I remember leaving my apartment, I think. Or do I? The details slip away when I try to focus on them. My phone buzzes. A text from my sister. Haven't heard from you since the accident. Please call me. Accident? What accident? I try to call her back, but my fingers won't work right. They feel numb, disconnected. The phone slips from my hands and clatters on the floor. The sound echoes strangely in the silent coffee shop. Silent. When did it get so quiet? I look around again. The businessman's newspaper has fallen from his hands. The woman in red has slumped forward, her forehead resting on the table. Emma behind the counter hasn't moved at all. And none of them are breathing. I stand up quickly, my chair scraping against the floor. The sound is too loud in the unnatural silence. Hello? I call out. Is everyone okay? No response. Not even the hum of the espresso machine. I walk over to the businessman. Up close, his skin has a waxy quality, like a mannequin. I reach out to touch his shoulder, to shake him awake, but my hand passes right through him. Right through. I snatch my hand back, heart hammering. That's not possible. I try again, this time on the woman in red. My fingers slide through her like she's made of mist. Or like I am. The metallic smell is stronger now, and I finally recognize it. Blood. Old blood. I rush to the window and press my palms against the glass, trying to see outside. The street looks normal, cars parked along the curb, a few pedestrians walking by. But something's off about them too. They move too slowly, like they're underwater. And their faces are all wrong. Too pale, too still. Like masked. I bang on the window, shouting for help, but no one looks. No one hears me. And then I see her. My sister, walking down the sidewalk. She's looking around frantically, calling someone's name. Calling my name. Sarah! I scream, pounding on the glass harder. Sarah, I'm here. She walks right past the coffee shop without looking. Like it's not even there. Like I'm not here. The truth creeps in slowly, like ice water in my veins. The accident she mentioned. The way I can't remember this morning clearly. The way everyone in here stopped moving, stopped breathing. The way I haven't felt my own heartbeat since I sat down. I press my hand to my chest. Nothing. No rhythm, no pulse. Just cold, empty silence. I am not breathing. I have not been breathing. The last breath I took was, when? In the car? when the truck ran the red light, when everything went dark and cold and silent. I look around the coffee shop again with new eyes. These aren't customers. They're like me. All of us drawn here by some invisible thread, sitting in our final moments, holding on to the last memories of being alive. Emma behind the counter died at work, probably a heart attack from the stress she was always complaining about. The businessman, maybe a stroke at his desk, falling forward onto his newspaper. The woman in red, an accident on her way to meet someone, still clutching her purse like she's running late. And me. I died on Route 9, on my way to this very coffee shop for our usual Tuesday morning meeting. The meeting I never made it to. The coffee shop flickers like a bad television signal. The walls seem to breathe, expanding and contracting. Reality is breaking down because we don't belong here anymore. One by one, the others begin to fade. Emma first, her form becoming translucent until she's just a shadow, then nothing. The businessman dissolves like smoke. The woman in red crumbles to ash that blows away in a wind I cannot feel. I understand now. This place, this moment, it's our way station. Our last gasp of the living world before we let go. But I don't want to let go. I can see my sister through the window again. She's stopped walking and is crying now, clutching her phone. Probably looking at my contact, hoping I'll call back. I try one more time to reach her, to make her see me, but my hand is fading too. Becoming see-through like old glass. The coffee shop is empty now except for me. The tables, the counter, even my untouched coffee cup, everything is dissolving into gray mist. I close my eyes and finally let myself remember. The truck. The impact. The moment when everything stopped, including the breath in my lungs. The last breath I never took. When I open my eyes again, I'm standing on Route 9. My car is wrapped around the oak tree I've driven past 1,000 times. There are flashing lights, ambulances, people in uniforms working frantically around a covered form on a stretcher. My sister is there, sobbing as they load the stretcher into the ambulance. I want to tell her I'm okay, that I'm right here, but I know she can't see me anymore. The living and the dead exist in different worlds, separated by something thinner than breath but stronger than love. I watch the ambulance drive away, taking my body to wherever bodies go when the person inside has already left. Then I turn and walk into the gray mist that's gathering around me, finally ready to take that last breath I never got to finish. The one that will carry me wherever the dead are supposed to go. I hope we have satisfied that itch in the back of your brain. Again, check out our Creepy Tales playlist. Like and share if you want more videos like this.